Cheesecake for days. A feeling you will never ejaculate 20 plus gallons every day. The one problem that Corruption of Champions has is it measures your semen in liters rather than gallons. It's specifically targeting Americans like me to segregate us. It's disgusting, honestly. They do have a cute Australian kangaroo girl, though, so I mean, they make up for it in some ways.
TFW Corey will never doge roll onto your top.
I'm dead, yeah, no. If you don't get him stuck in the top doorway, it's kind of a crapshoot if you, unless you're using Brandon, because then you move so fast that you can force him where the fuck you want, really. It's still really obnoxious, but you can do it. The strat for... which strat? The final floor of Neighbors? If you're using Brandon, then yes. That is actually just a faster strategy. It allows you to... basically, you kill the fat guy before you kill, like, the very last dude, so you don't have to worry about him bleeding out. And that easily wastes up to a second or two. I don't know why I'm going after him. I guess it's a guarantee he comes after me. Friendly reminder, it's faster to throw your weapon at that guy up there because you can throw it at him and he'll drop the briefcase. You don't have to actually run up and hit him and then drop your weapon. And if you're not holding a weapon, you can, like, if you left click, you have to wait until you're finished swinging before you can drop your weapon. If you're just spamming right click and throwing weapons, you can do that as fast as you want. Wham.
This all type Unity. I didn't know that Corey was a girl until after I beat the game. Not like it matters to me, tap pride.
Yeah, that feel when fan art started coming out early of Hotline 2 because so many people were hyped for it, and a lot of people were drawing Corey as like some metalhead dude. And then the developers came forward and said it's a girl. And they also, friendly reminder, they confirmed that she's actually wearing shoes. Footfag's blown the fuck out.
She's a cat for the cleanup time, horned Chinese cartoon, Tango Dukin, Chris Matt,
hello?
Sweet Pop.
Hello? I'm bad. Dude, thanks for putting that horned anime into the fucking garbage where it belongs. Friendly reminder, I've got like 30 horned animes and I need more. My dream is to have my entire 50 Frankerface emote library filled up with different kinds of horned anime. Hey, furry ever, what's poppin'?
Wow. You aren't using twin stick.
Yeah, I am, dude. What are you talking about?
Twin stick would have nailed that dude easy. You are using mouse.
I am not, dude. You cannot fucking prove I am. I can't prove I'm using a mouse right now. When is pirated anime, dude? I want to watch Redline again. When I was at AGDQ, I wasn't rooming with Caveman, but I hung out quite a bit with Caveman, who's way cooler than I gave him. I didn't hang out with him enough at other GDQs, is what I want to say. Holy shit, Caveman's based as hell. But yeah, we watched an anime he suggested called Redline, and Jesus Christ, did that just... that anime was really good. That was a good Chinese cartoon. I wouldn't even send it to the Gulag right away. We also watched Girls Un Panzer, and friendly reminder, Nana is the best girl. The leader, but not leader of the Russian team, with the tall, blue eyes, dark hair. Objectively the best girl. If you say it's the blonde girl, you're full of shit. Also, if you say it's one of those, like, people in the autist failure tank that always dies, then no. Also, all the Japanese are failures. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Please, no. Dude, that feeling you'll never help Hitler. I'm bad is what happened there, by the way. In case you were curious. I left a man alive. Down, easy. Now I just have to worry about punching you two. Throat slit, because if you don't, there's a chance that his weapon might fly so far away that it lands underneath one of those tables and you have to walk around it awkwardly, and it's fucking miserable. You also have to wait for the weapon to fly farther away than if you just throat slit him. It kind of just drops straight to the ground. Their game is Is there a thing? I never fucking... All I did was watch the fucking anime, dude. I don't fucking give a shit about anything else. It was a cute anime, that's all I'll say. Also, hot dog. That would be a badass international sport. Hello? Hey, I picked it up. That is not what I wanted.
This all type unity.
It'll work, though.
You mean Alex and Corey Craig-Adam?
I feel like you'll never get a foot job from both of the swans at the same time. Why even live?
She's a cat for the beast. No.
Hello? Okay, no, I did get it, right. I was about to be upset at myself. Because that's actually not even hard to fuck up. I mean, it's not hard to not fuck up. It's pretty easy to do. You should pretty much just hug the bottom wall, and then look straight left and just throw it. Or straight right. Just look fucking parallel to the wall and it's fine. That's right, I did read those. Dude, I forgot about those. I think I just kind of blocked everything that was spawned from the Hotline General from my mind. I mean, can you really blame me? Ah, fucking hell. He's a double barrel. That piece of shit.
This all type unity. That sounds
like, the one thing that really throws a fucking wrench into your plan is if he's walking around with a double barrel. And I mean, like, actually walking around with one, not just, like, standing still. Because if he's standing still, it's not a big problem. But if he's walking around behind a bunch of other people, it's fucking miserable. Because the double barrel fires enough pellets that it can actually kill the hostage you're using and then fucking ruin his corpse so you're forced to drop it and then still kill you. Which is a shame. I feel like you will never bathe in the blood of your enemies while you have two busty babes giving you a blowjob. Why even fucking live, dude?
Generals are cancer incarnate.
Yeah, gonna have to word that. I still need to shitpost more on the Payday General right now, actually. Friendly reminder, people were bitching and moaning that nobody made a perk deck guide for a hella long time, and then I make one, and I post it in the general, everyone's like, why'd you fucking make one? Just like, okay, you guys can be mentally handicapped, since most of the people there have objectively terrible opinions about balance in that game anyway. Hello? Hey. Hey, he's just being special down there. Don't kill me. Can Graham make this? Yes, he can. Okay. I know Brandon can make it from the very bottom wall up the way, all the way up to the top before the phone actually rings. I wasn't sure if Graham could. Apparently he can. Tony, I know for a fact, if you're all the way on the bottom wall there, actually cannot make it. That's another reason you might not want to do that strategy with Tony. This song, I genuinely thought this was the, like, Dancing in September song when I heard that fucking, like, chorus. The, yeah.
This all type
fucking,
I hate balance day too. People act like the game should be balanced around Death Wish, even though that's the least fun way to play the game. She's a cat for
Please.
Snow. He went is getting
hey.
Jacket flipped.
He's not gonna go in the wall, so it doesn't matter here. Dude, I will fucking kill myself before I soft lock the game there again. That was awful. Actually ruining like a really good pace run by just soft locking it on like one of the easiest levels in the game. But the problem is that I guess kind of the big problem is that they didn't have at least with Payday the Heist. I'm talking about it as if they actually still give a shit about that game. Is in Payday the Heist, there was a pretty smooth increase in difficulty that is definitely not present in Payday 2. Where, like, they had fucking, like, normal, I don't think they had easy, but I know they had normal, hard, then I believe it went to overkill, and then I know they had, like, overkill 145 plus, but basically, trust me when I say that the actual difference between those difficulties wasn't as, like, highlighted as the difference between Death Wish and Overkill in Payday 2. Rest in peace, me. I still didn't pick up a gun. There we go, I'm fine. So that was actually a really big problem. That it's difficult, because in Payday the Heist, they could just kind of balance it for one of the intermediate categories. For Payday 2, effectively, no intermediate category exists, so either they balance things for Overkill, and it doesn't really work on Death Wish, or they balance things for Death Wish, and it's broken on every other difficulty. So, I mean, honestly, I would prefer them balancing for Death Wish in that regard, because I'd rather the game be too easy than the game be too bullshit, so that's just me. Yeah, thanks for the double barrels again. I just want to say, every time I made it Crackdown thus far, I've had nothing but double barrel shotguns from both of those guys. Not bad. Hi, doggo. Rest in peace, dog.
Fissile type enemy. Overkill in the first game is harder than Overkill in PvP2.
Definitely, yeah. Overkill 145 plus, I would say. I never actually played it. I played some, like, modded things that were supposed to be kind of like it. And I can definitely say, also I've watched videos of it, I can say that it looks a hell of a lot harder than Death Wish. So, I mean, like, Payday the Heist's balances. Then again, Payday the Heist also doesn't have anything like skills and bullshit. There was nothing like that. Like, they had sort of little skill things, but none of those really made a huge difference. I don't think there's a rifle on the way out. Hey, there we go. Die? Nope, we beefed it. Whatever. You need to stay in the middle hallway there so that you can keep line of sight with the enemies on the far right side. Oh, please no.
Fissile type enemy. Most of the skills in PvP are just passives that kind of help but not really.
I still prefer Payday 2's skill system over Payday the Heists. The thing about Payday the Heists is, like, I guess, I think Payday the Heists are a hell of a lot more. I don't even know. I don't even fucking know. Like, I guess some of them, no, dudes. You can't speedrun Hotline. It's way too RNG heavy. Maybe if I had a good controller for it so I could get some of that dual stick action, I'd be able to. But as of now, there's no way it's going to happen. But yeah, for Payday the Heist, a lot of the skills really, to me at least, felt pretty inconsequential. As in, like, they don't really make much of a difference. And in Payday 2, skills really make a difference. And that's something I prefer. Because, like, I mean, Inspire Aced, Hot Dog. That's a skill. That actually makes, like, huge change in the gameplay. Whereas something like slightly more, whatever, armor or some shit, it's not a huge thing. Like, the choice of having armor at all in Payday 2, I would say is deeper than how Payday the Heists was. Especially, yeah, Payday the Heist didn't have any dodge at all, so...
Going into HNH3 with a double barrel is potentially really fast. Have you ever tried that?
Maybe. I haven't really bothered with it because if you don't get good placement... Another big problem I can imagine is the two dudes who immediately pop out of that doorway there, I feel like would give you a hell of a lot of trouble. Because, I mean, there's two of them, so it's reasonable to say that you might want to shoot both of them, but then you can't kill everyone else. Also, you have to spend one guy on the lone enemy in the top left room. So that you're already down one shot. I guess theoretically, you shoot that guy and then immediately shoot into the bottom right room. Hope you kill both of them. And then you just kind of try punching everything else or something. Because there shouldn't be any gunmen other than the bottom left room guys coming for you anymore. I don't know. Personally, I prefer the rifle because it makes it far easier to kill the large number of enemies that are coming at you from various directions. You can do it with a pump shotgun as well, but I mean, personally I feel a pump shotgun doesn't work as well for it because the volume of fire from the rifle is really good.
Dr. Urinstein. Yes, exactly what you said is his straighty.
Who's Strady? Who we're talking about again?
Urinstein. But even he dropped it again.
Whose Strady was it? I don't even remember. I don't know if you said it or not, but... It sounds like an interesting strategy, but I feel like if the fucking moon doesn't align and you kill and lure like everyone that you need to, that you're kind of just boned. Rest in peace, me. Fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm still fine, somehow. Still technically fine. I think you just said his name, and I'm definitely not looking at chat at that exact moment, so... Oh, Proctor, okay. Yeah, I personally, it doesn't sound like the best thing to me, but I mean, if he made it work, then, like, good on him. Don't clip me through the wall, thank you. I hate when that guy gets knocked down there, because there's always the chance he might get clipped through that wall. Don't shoot me.
Thisall type Unity. I like how gets killed in 1-. Hot throughout the gameplay but somehow survive a bullet in the story.
Yeah, it's pretty epic. A lot of things are epic in this game. I forgot Richter, didn't I? Son of a bitch. Pick him up. Fucking hell, I hate this game. This category is stupid. You have to remember to actually do everything. Man, why can't I just play a video game without thinking? That's an easy, like, what, 5-6 seconds lost just to walking through there. I did get a high score, though. Combo master, dude.
So they will never make the third hotline, right?
If they do make a third Hotline, I will lose a lot of respect for them as developers. Because they never even wanted to make Hotline. Not falling for that meme. Because they never even wanted to make Hotline 1.
Thisall type Unity. Yeah, man, doing things is hard.
Yeah, fuck doing things, dude. Fuck this shit. Based fucking Jake, dude. Not what I wanted. Whatever. That's not the weapon I wanted. This is not the weapon I wanted. What? Shoot. Shoot.
Midnight Animal is actually the real Hotline too.
Yes, please. I panicked and had to pick up the puzzle piece and then picked up the wrong weapon. I wanted to pick up the rifle, walk down, shoot at the dudes coming in, and then look up and shoot that guy. But I didn't, so... Whoops. Friendly reminder, if done correctly, this level is the fastest performed with Jake.
They'll probably just not have any weapons in Hotline 3.
I see Spine, whatever the fuck, however you pronounce his name, streaming once in a while, saying that he's doing stuff like modding Hotline and things like that, so I guess it's still going pretty well. I think they said later this year was the hope for time. So that means I have absolutely no idea when it's coming out. Probably not going to come out ever. It's going to be like Ray of Hope for Call of Pripyat. It's just going to be like the one mod everyone wants that never comes out. I feel when I have killing thrown weapons and it doesn't kill her when I throw it at her, dude. No fucking fear. And I ate that knife too. If you're holding a knife when you fucking go into that little cutscene there where he shoots himself in the head, you just eat it. The sad part about Hotline 2 is that it has more weapons and it has less variety. And it has less desired variety as well. Like, I love being able to pick up a fire axe or a sledgehammer or a machete in this game. Not so much the katana, but there's a lot I like about, like, some of the various weapons that can spawn. The submachine guns are great. Like, yada yada yada. Hotline 2, if you're not getting either, like, the little Mendoza Uzi submachine gun thing or an AK-47, it's objectively worse than, like, getting one. There's literally no reason to not get one of those. Like, I was genuinely upset at that, honestly. I was just looking, I was like, there's literally no reason for it to be this way. Especially the worst part about it is the fucking, that one submachine gun that looks and sounds like it's silenced, but apparently it's not. It's like, why is this gonna, it's just a worse version of the other submachine gun. Like, why does it actually exist? I will never know. Yeah, friendly reminder, Safe House is literally not a difficult level. It's a very quick and easy and clean and consistent level. Which is another reason I'm really skeptical about moving over to buffet times, besides the fact I've never seen anyone able to consistently do it. There's also the fact that that level is already really easy and consistent, so it's like... Especially since his strategy would save at most, theoretically, maybe a bit under or a bit over a second, plus or minus, like, nothing.
Not silenced. Silenced SMG triggers me so hard.
I do like how they tried giving some purpose to having multiple weapons. Like the M4 and the AK. The M4 shoots faster than the AK, so there's a reason for it existing. The AK, unfortunately, has more rounds, so why would you want... When every enemy basically guaranteed dies in one hit now, and you can count the number of shots on a fat guy to kill them consistently, why would you ever want something that shoots faster when you could just have more bullets and kill more enemies guaranteed? It's like, I don't understand what the thought process behind that was. Also, if you get a silenced pistol, you basically just get fucking shit on. That's pretty epic. There's a reason that they never made silent pistols as, like, fucking, what's it called, weapons that enemies could randomly spawn with in this game. It's because, you know, it's not fun suddenly not being able to draw enemies because you got bad luck. So it's like it's funny because a lot of Hotline 2, these guys are going to disappear. There's a lot of Hotline 2 actually bothered making the game more consistent than Hotline 1, but because of a lot of the other poor decisions they made, it's actually become, I feel, less consistent than Hotline 1.
Hotline Miami, you felt like playing Call of Duty on Veterans. You just crawl your way to cover or else you will be killed.
Oh man, you know what was fun? My friend gifted me not Serious Sam. He gifted me, what the fuck was in it? Max Payne, that one. He gifted me Max Payne 3 because he really liked that game, and he said he loved the aesthetic design of it, and I really liked the aesthetic design of it too. But the only problem was I was not used to cover-based shooting gameplay going into that, so I was just getting cucked left and right because they expected me to be behind cover at all times. And I was pretty much just like, why can't I just, like, walk out and shoot the guy? Because I was used to playing a game like Hotline, where literally the plan is, walk out and shoot the guy. Oh, fuck, shit. I was born... was... UAS... in... Iowa... There we go. Spelling is fucking hard, dude. I'm glad that is honestly the most tricky part of this run for me. It's genuinely just the fucking spelling at the very end. I'm gonna hope I hit the hotkey so I can just press B and end my timer. There we go. Now it's faster than New Game Plus all levels. Now there's nothing wrong with the fucking leaderboard except for New Game Plus any percent, and no one is going to play New Game Plus any percent. Man, this game's fucking stupid. Honestly, I think the worst